Hey everyone, I'm Erin Stabb, your New York City real estate advisor. And today we're diving into one of the biggest shifts in New York City real estate, why everyone seems to be moving to Queens. If you've been wondering where all the buzz is coming from, trust me, this isn't just another trend. It's a real citywide migration that's changing how people think about living in the city. Maybe you've been feeling the pinch of Manhattan prices, or maybe you just want more space without giving up your city energy. Either way, Queens is where affordability, community, and connection all meet. Over the last few years, the borough has completely transformed, from its transportation upgrades and housing policies to its thriving local culture and booming job market. So settle in and let's discuss 7 reasons why Queens is quickly becoming New York's most magnetic borough. And stick with me until the end for a bonus tip that will make your money work for you. Starting with number 1, the price advantage. More space, less stress. Let's start with what's driving so many people east of the East River: affordability. As of 2025, Manhattan's median sale price sits north of $1.1 million. Over in Queens, the median sale price is closer to $730,000, and that difference opened doors, literally. For many buyers, it means the choice between a Manhattan studio or small 1-bedroom and a 2-bedroom with sunlight, storage, and maybe even a backyard. Renters are seeing it too. In Northwest Queens, think Long Island City, Astoria, and Sunnyside, average rent prices there hover around $3,700 a month. That's still premium pricing, but hundreds less than a similar unit in Midtown or downtown Manhattan. And when you step outside those core neighborhoods, the number drops even further. Here's the thing: affordability in Queens doesn't mean compromise. You're not giving up access, amenities, or character. Instead, you're gaining flexibility. You want historic architecture? Jackson Heights is filled with stunning pre-war co-ops and garden courtyards. Prefer something more modern? Long Island City offers high-rise condos with skyline views and rooftop lounges. Forest Hills gives you tree-lined streets and Tudor homes, while Bayside and Whitestone bring you quiet suburban-style living with easy access to the Long Island Railroad. Moving on to number 2, smarter commutes. Getting around just got easier. Let's be honest, a great home isn't much help if getting around feels like a full-time job. Thankfully, commuting in and out of Queens has never been easier. The game changer was the opening of Grand Central Madison, which finally allows Long Island Railroad trains to arrive directly in Midtown East. For Queens residents, that means saving up to 40 minutes a day, time you can actually use for living, not waiting around. Then there's the City Ticket program, which now lets you ride Long Island Railroad trains within city limits for $5 off-peak or $7 during rush hour. Combine that with the new Omni System fare cap, where your weekly rides are automatically limited to a set amount, and getting around New York feels predictable for the first time in years. The Queens bus network redesign rolled out through 2025. This was another huge win. Routes were simplified, travel times were shortened, and over 800,000 daily riders now enjoy better coverage. Add in congestion pricing, which launched in January of 2025, and reduced car traffic into Manhattan, and you've got a city where public transit actually works in your favor. Even the Q70 LaGuardia Link, the free shuttle to the airport, is faster and cleaner than ever. For people who travel often, that's a huge quality of life upgrade. Queens doesn't just connect you to Manhattan, it connects you to everywhere. Next on our list, 2 airports, 1 borough, a global gateway. Speaking of travel, Queens is now home to 2 of the most impressive airports in the country, LaGuardia and JFK. They've both been completely reimagined. LaGuardia's full rebuild wrapped up in 2024, transforming it from one of the most criticized airports in the US into one of the most admired. The new design includes sweeping glass terminals, improved lighting, local dining, and a seamless passenger flow that actually feels calm, a word no one used to associate with LaGuardia. Over at JFK, the $19 billion redevelopment continues to make headlines. The first phase of Terminal 6 opens in 2026, and the massive new Terminal 1 begins operations this year as well. When it's complete, JFK will feature intuitive layouts, top-tier technology, and an overall experience designed to rival major international hubs like Heathrow or Shawnee. But here's what people often overlook. These projects aren't just about travel. They're creating tens of thousands of jobs, driving local business growth and raising property values across surrounding neighborhoods. If you live nearby, that convenience translates directly into long-term value. Moving on to number 4 on our list, culture without a commute, the Queens way of life. Now let's talk about what makes Queens truly special. It's culture. No exaggeration here, Queens is the most diverse, urban area in the entire country. Nearly half its residents are foreign-born, and you can taste that diversity on every block. Want to eat your way around the world without leaving one zip code? Start on Roosevelt Avenue in Jackson Heights. Within a few blocks, you'll find Nepali dumplings, Colombian arepas, Indian curries, and Peruvian ceviche, all family-run and unbelievably authentic. Then there's the Queens Night Market, one of New York's most beloved events. Every weekend in Flushing Meadows, Corona Park, it turns into a festival of food, music, and global community energy. You'll hear dozens of languages, meet people from everywhere, and taste dishes you didn't even know existed. Beyond food, Queens is an arts powerhouse. MoMA PS1 in Long Island City anchors the city's experimental art scene. Socrates Sculpture Park brings public art to the East River waterfront. The Queens Museum, right next to the iconic Unisphere, showcases global artists while staying rooted in local culture. And of course, every August, the US Open transforms Flushing Meadows into an international stage. Queens doesn't make you go into the city for culture, it brings the culture to you. Next up at number 5, neighborhoods to watch, where people are moving. Every neighborhood in Queens tells a different story, and that's part of its magic. Long Island City has grown into one of New York's premier residential hubs, full of modern towers, rooftop bars, and waterfront parks with unbeatable skyline views. It's perfect for professionals who want that Manhattan feel, just with cleaner air and slightly calmer streets. Astoria blends classic New York charm with modern energy. Greek bakeries sit next to trendy coffee shops and microbreweries. The neighborhood's walkability, tight-knit feel, and quick NW subway ride to Midtown make it one of the most sought-after areas in the city. Forest Hills is where things slow down. Tudor homes, tree-lined streets, and easy access to the EFMR trains and the LIRR. It feels suburban without being far. And Rockaway Beach, it's the new frontier for people craving ocean views and a laid-back lifestyle. Imagine surfing in the morning, hopping on the subway in the afternoon, and being back in Midtown for dinner. Queens doesn't have one vibe, it has a dozen, and they all work. Next up at number 6, building the future. City of Yes, ADUs, and Willets Point. The city isn't just letting Queens evolve, it's actively shaping its growth. New York's City of Yes for Housing Opportunity initiative is one of the most ambitious housing reforms in decades. It encourages small-scale development everywhere. Basement conversions, backyard cottages, mixed-use buildings, all designed to increase supply without sacrificing neighborhood character. For homeowners, that means more options to build, rent, or expand. For renters, it means more availability and less competition. Then there's Willets Point, a $7 billion transformation that's turning what was once an industrial zone into a dynamic mixed-use community. It's bringing 2,500 affordable homes, a new school, public parks, retail spaces, and the city's first soccer stadium, home to New York City Football Club, slated to open in 2027. The Inner Borough Express, or IBX, will connect Jackson Heights to Brooklyn's Sunset Park via light rail, linking 17 subway lines and 2 Long Island Railroad stations along the way. It's one of the most visionary infrastructure projects New York has seen in decades, and it puts Queens at the center of it all. With the new all-electric building law taking effect in 2026, every new construction will be cleaner and greener, making Queens a leader in sustainable living. This isn't just expansion, it's transformation. Last up on our list, number 7, everyday life in 2025, how Queens feels now. So what's it like living here right now? Honestly, it feels balanced. Queens gives you everything you love about New York, minus the intensity. The Omni system makes fares predictable, congestion pricing has made buses and subways faster, and you'll notice more green rooftops, community gardens, and bike lanes than ever before. On weekends, it's easy to fill your time. Grab a latte and walk the waterfront in Long Island City. Check out a street fair in Jackson Heights. Take a sunset stroll along Gantry Plaza State Park, or head down to Rockaway for surf lessons. There's a sense of rhythm here, a calm energy that makes everyday life feel enjoyable. People aren't just moving to Queens because it's cheaper. They're staying because it feels right. You can build a life here, not just an address. Thanks for sticking to the end, guys. Now I have a bonus tip for you. The smart money's moving early. Before you click off, here's the move that smart buyers are already making. They're getting into Queens before the spotlight hits. Ridgewood's got that Brooklyn vibe, but without Brooklyn prices. Elmhurst has unbeatable food and subway access. And Woodside, it's got a mix of affordability and community you can't fake. If you've been waiting for that right time, this just might be it. Because once the new housing policies and transit lines fully roll out, these neighborhoods won't stay under the radar for long. So there you have it, why everyone is moving to Queens. It's not just about lower prices or shorter commutes. It's about balance, the ability to live fully, affordably, and meaningfully within New York City. Queens has become the borough where people don't just survive city life, they thrive in it. So if you're ready to start your Queens chapter, I would love to help you find the perfect neighborhood to call home. I'm Erin Stabb with Compass. Thank you for watching my video. Please feel free to leave a comment. And if you found this video helpful, like or share it with a friend. I'll see you next time.